Protecting children in the car extends beyond a seatbelt. A new Alabama law is looking to protect their health and potentially yours. Our Ken McCoy has the story.
Smoking in any capacity around children can have negative effects.
And one thing to remember is that what's exhaled after you vape is not just water vapor. There are substances in there such as nicotine, other ultrafine particles that get into the lungs. So once it comes out of your mouth and back into the air, then children breathe those in and they can get into their young bodies, which affect them in different ways.
A newly enacted Alabama law prohibits smoking or vaping in enclosed motor vehicles with children ages 14 and younger as passengers.
The law had passed a couple of months ago, but it's gone into effect now. And it's it affects people that are driving that have children in the car that are 14 and under in age. So it's a protective law, really, and to bring attention to the harm that vaping is doing.
Battle says the only concern isn't secondhand smoke.
You have secondhand smoke, which they're inhaling into their lungs. But one of the other things is third-hand smoke. Now, third-hand smoke is where the smoke or the residue from all these chemicals settles on whatever is around. And if you think about it like with cigarette smoke, if you walk into a room where someone's been smoking, you can still smell that smoke. That's because it's not gone. It's just settled. The residue is still there.
That early exposure can also lead to another problem: addiction.
Their brains are still developing, their bodies are still developing. So any chemicals you introduce, any poisons that you introduce in your system can hinder that growth, and you may not reach your potential. And nicotine is addictive and it affects the wiring of the brain. That's where that addiction comes in and plays a big role.
For Fox 54 News, I'm Ken McCoy.